The enemy thought it was over for you. They tried to silence your name, cover your light, and bury every dream you carried. They spoke lies against you. They laughed at your failures, and they thought the dirt they threw on you would be your ending. But what they never understood is that the God who formed you never abandoned you. What they called a burial, heaven calls a planting. And when God plants you, He does it with a purpose. He does it with power, and He does it with a future that no enemy can erase. Every betrayal you went through, every tear you cried in the dark, every moment when you felt abandoned, it was not wasted. God saw it all. He heard the silent prayers you whispered when no one else was listening. He watched when they turned their backs on you. He knows how many times you've been knocked down, and yet you kept getting up. That strength inside you was never your own. It was His hand holding you all along. Look at the stories we've been told for centuries. Joseph was betrayed by his own blood, thrown into a pit as if his life had no meaning. But that pit was not his end. It was the first step toward his palace. Daniel was cast into the lion's den, a place meant for his destruction, but it became the very stage where God's glory was revealed. Even Jesus, buried in a tomb, sealed with a stone, everyone thought His story was finished. But on the third day, heaven rewrote the ending, and what was buried rose in power. And you, yes, you who are listening right now, you are not the exception. The enemy thought he buried you under shame, rejection, and failure. But God is saying, I will lift you where they tried to bury you. I will make the same ground they used against you the ground where you will rise. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are planted. And the deeper the burial, the greater the growth. The dirt they threw on you will become the soil that feeds your destiny. The pain they caused you will become the testimony that inspires others. The rejection you faced will become the proof of God's favor in your life. Every closed door, every lost opportunity, every heartbreak, it was not the end. It was a setup, a divine preparation, because what man tried to bury, God is about to resurrect. So do not give up. Do not walk away. Do not believe the lie that it's over. You are closer than you think to the moment of breakthrough. You are standing on the edge of the season where God Himself will lift you up. And when He does, the same people who counted you out will have no choice but to witness your rise. Stay planted. Stay faithful. Stay ready, because the God who lifted Joseph from the pit, who lifted Daniel from the den, who lifted Jesus from the grave, is about to lift you. And when He lifts you, no enemy, no betrayal, no rejection will ever be able to bury you again. The enemy thought you were done. They thought the dirt they threw on you would silence your story forever. But the truth is that dirt was the...
And now the season is shifting. The same place where you were rejected will become the place of your recognition. The same people who doubted you will have to watch as God's hand lifts you in front of them. What was meant for your destruction has become the foundation of your destiny. Listen carefully. God is not just going to restore what you lost. He is going to multiply it. The pit was not your end. The den was not your grave. The tomb was not your finish line. Those places became the stages of miracles, and the same God who turned their stories around is turning yours around right now. You are stepping into a new chapter. Doors that were locked will open. Chains that held you will break. Shadows that covered you will give way to light, because God Himself has declared, I will lift you where the enemy tried to bury you. So don't fear the dirt. Don't fear the darkness. Don't fear the silence. You are not buried. You are planted. And your season to rise has come. Walk boldly, chosen one, because the ground that tried to hold you down will now testify of the God who raised you up.